system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Oh, Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Kiko Alonso in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. The All-Pro Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man.
At their own 30-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. What an excellent run. And from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his rookie Cole Kmet that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He is going to find Hill here. He's got daylight. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill, 92 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Here's Cohen now to return. And he returns this to the 22.
Cohen on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Johnson on the tackle.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
On second down, Trubisky. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Third down.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a third and long. Play action. Now Trubisky. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a third and 18.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Second and 10. Now this time Breeze will throw. Going with a screen for Murray. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he locates Josh Hill, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 20.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Ready? 5-9.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Robert Quinn. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A gain of 17 yards, but it's third down.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Brought down at the 45.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And the Saints first down.
Ready. 95-56.
Breeze now on first down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
First down, Saints.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Breeze to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Complete.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A good position to be in here, second and inches. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Complete.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now they'll run, Murray. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Second and goal.
Again, it's Murray. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Good. Makes the score Saints 21, Bears nothing.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.